lot of women are fleeing the corporate world. Margaret cited entrepreneurship statistics. They're very impressive. They're getting more impressive all the time. One of the reasons is that women are starting their own companies because they're not finding meaning in the corporations of today.
You have to have a place where people want to come to work, because it is the employee that makes everything happen in the company. It's not this great product innovation, it's not the great leader, it is every single person in the company making it happen.
People talk differently to people. People have different personalities they can match with other people. This is absolutely key for being successful in our business. Now, more specifically, we at Accenture are convinced that it is important to encourage diversity in leadership.
I hope you're really using these kinds of forums to step out of your comfort zone, because I tend to find that gender-based communities, events really enable you to stretch your abilities, do things maybe that you wouldn't feel so comfortable about doing in other places, and who knows how it'll work out for you, because you never know what opportunity is going to be out there in front of you.
The most positive, energizing, dynamic, I almost feel like I'm going to explode. Really, I've never seen so much energy, so much positivity, so much creativity. This morning there was a session that had tears running down my eyes. It's just something that really does enhance your life, the people you meet, just being in the room and feeling the power. It's like if women were in control of the world with all the energy and positivity that's going on now, we'd be in a wonderful place. So men, remember that. It's just the most wonderful, fulfilling experience. Absolutely.
This is my first time to be here. I'm from Iraq, a doctor from Iraq, and it's a great feeling. I'll go back and I'll say the globe is very small if we connect together. And I learned a lot from how to lead women there, not in the literally name to lead women. What I mean, the medical people whom I am responsible about them, how to lead them, how I have to be powerful lady, about a good power, but at the same time I am feminine, not like a man.
We are right now in what could be one of the biggest paradigm shifts in history. And this means that what in the 80s were hard values is now going to be the soft values. And what is happening to us is that we have our basic assumptions from our past. And with those old basic assumptions, we are trying to actually solve the challenges of the new paradigm. That is very stressful.
So what I realized was that people don't like to talk about money. Money is a really taboo subject. So the first thing I'd like you to do is to take out your wallet. Raise your hand if you know pretty much what's in your wallet, but not exactly. More hands. Okay, now I'd like some people to be honest here. How many of you don't have a clue? Okay, those are very honest people.
So it was then, at last year's W.I.N conference, that the three of us at the breakfast table decided to pursue a very ambitious project to launch, for the first time, the European Board Women Monitor.
I like to be surrounded by women that are happy, positive, and optimistic, and that's very important. I try to get away from the unlucky and the unhappy. So just positive women, that you can find many at conferences like that.
I think it's inspiring. It's always inspiring to see what other people are doing and can do, and I think it's, I look forward to having an opportunity to try and connect with some of these women and find out more about what they're doing. And sometimes it's just so short, and everyone has been so open, and willing to talk to you and tell you their innermost secrets, so that's been tremendously refreshing.
Getting the inspiration from the multicultural bunch of women that there are here, all with different experiences, different qualities that they come in with, and that it's facilitated in such a way that there is a great way of sharing. And I think one of the participants said, this is my annual fix. I can live on this on the next 3-4 months.
Hey, camera!
You just are who you are, and your colleagues come to you with your own ideas, and they are convinced these are their ideas. And you don't say, copyright.
It was first time that I participated in W.I.N conference, and it has been really inspirational. I think all the speakers with plenary sessions, with workshops were incredible. And what is even more important is that it's bringing kind of a global message to all the women and to the world back that something is changing to the better side, which I think is the key message for the people attending and for the people who will share it with others.
I am personally in a process of transition and change. I left my old job and I want to start something new, and right now I feel so absolutely sure that I'm doing the right thing.
What's fascinating is this is a conference where everybody in the room is just as talented as every speaker. And somehow we don't tap that. So the open forum is where we tap your expertise, your authenticity.
I'm trying to talk with business and professional women in this room how to go forward in leading positions for networking.
I'd like to talk to people about or listen to you about your ideas on the economic empowerment of women through trade policy.
I would like to discuss about the nature of everything, so the nature of women, the nature of a country.
I would like to invite you to a discussion on how to develop leadership in young women.
I'd like to hear from people who are successfully living spiritually in the marketplace.
I want to talk about how women in Africa.
I really want to reach out to the ordinary people of the world.
I have established a lot of committees to help women.
I would like to address the motherhood issue.
I was thinking that we have to continue on Monday of creating this little environment that we have had here, even in our own micro situations, whether it's at work or at home, but just making sure that we can create so-called geniuses around us.
We are